I know it's been a long time, a long damn time since I uploaded a video. But don't worry, I'm back. Don't worry. Now, let's. I've been. The reason I haven't been uploading was because I don't know, stressed and stuff. I was going through some things, but it's okay, cause I'm back, baby. Now, I wanted to address this that's been getting in my fucking head for a long ass time since March. Kind of since March. Because I haven't been really catching up because I didn't give a damn about it until the summer hit and it happened again. Yeah, it happened again. And then it's still going on a little bit, just a little bit. If you don't know what I'm talking about the lead singer of TRAPT. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I'm basically talking about, well, if have you heard of the song Headstrong? You don't know that song? It's this song. Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. Oh, now you remember? Now? Is it coming back to you? Yeah, it was a hit song since 2002. I remember the first time it came out on the radio. And I was like, what, shit, like 1 or 2 years old that time. It was a badass song. I always told my dad and mom, hey, crank that shit up. And yeah, I kept headbanging and shit. It was fucking awesome. To be honest, in my opinion, I think the song it's still a good song to this day. But it's probably gonna be something that we're gonna have to try to forget. Because, well, it's like I said, the problem that's going on is the lead singer from TRAPT, the guy who was just singing, who you saw singing in the fucking video. His name is Chris Taylor Brown. That's his name. Now, you see, I heard the song. I've heard of it. I just didn't know. Well, I was so young at the time that, well, YouTube wasn't basically a thing. The internet wasn't a thing. I think it was, but I didn't have that much technology. We didn't have that much technology in the 2000s, okay? Anyways, I didn't know what the song was called, but I still headbanged and shit that time. That's just my dog chewing on the bone. Don't worry. It's not the Diablo. Anyways, I knew, I heard the song. It was badass. I just, like I said, I didn't know what the title of the song was, and I didn't know who the band was, okay? I didn't even know that there was a band called TRAPT. Honestly, that sounds like a easy, I wouldn't say cool name, but kind of like an easy way to name a band. But, it's only the days. I mean, naming a band is like really hard. It's like trying to name your newborn child, basically. Yeah. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Why are we talking about him? What the hell did he do something bad? And I still love Headstrong to this day. Hey? And I know you're like, if you love Headstrong so much, why do you hate this band? Well, honestly, I was going to say we should be hating only the singer of the band. But due to, I don't know, like all the other band members didn't seem to do shit about it, alright? They didn't bother telling this guy, hey, you're making us look bad. You're talking shit on Twitter, well, I don't think on Facebook. Well, but it was mostly on Twitter they were talking shit. Like, they should have been like, you're talking this so much shit on Twitter that you're making us look bad. You're making the band look bad. We don't even know if we're gonna have so many people at our concert till the fucking quarantine finishes. Well, honestly, if it looks like that they were okay with it, and if they're okay with it, that's really not a good sign for the band, because like they didn't. It's like I said, they didn't do shit about it, okay? And like honestly, if I were one of the band members, I would have been like, dude, don't do this. What are you doing? You're making us look bad. Cause if not only he's making himself look bad, but he's making the band look bad, which is why people are saying fuck Trap, fuck this, instead of saying fuck Chris Taylor Brown. What's even worse about his name is that his name, well, without Taylor, you get Chris Brown. We all know Chris Brown. I mean, honestly, he has good music, but we all know the history of Chris Brown. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about when the time he beat Rihanna. You remember that time. You guys lived through it. You can't say you don't remember because you guys lived through it. We just lived through it. Come on. You can't say you don't remember that. So yeah, we got two shitty Chris Browns in the world. Chris Taylor Brown from TRAPT and the Chris Brown who beat Rihanna for no reason. So yeah, it's like I said, like if I was one of the members, I would totally say something. Otherwise, if he was not gonna stop or anything, because here's the thing, turns out he's the front man of TRAPT, and like not all the bands are frontman are the singer. Okay, like for example, Motley Crue's frontman was Nikki Sixx, and he's the bass player of Motley Crue. Okay, so just to let you know, just because there's the lead singer gets all the chicks doesn't mean he's the frontman of the band. All right, I'm just letting you know. All right, and I just gave you an example, the Motley Crue example of with Nikki Sixx. So, anyways, yeah, Chris Taylor Brown is the frontman of TRAPT. So I'm guessing that's why he entered all the TRAPT pages in all social media like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, fucking Instagram. I don't know about Instagram because I haven't been using Instagram for like, I didn't even use Instagram for like 1 year. Okay, I'm barely back at Instagram. If you want to follow my Instagram, I'll put the link in the description. Don't worry. But anyways, like, yeah, Chris Taylor Brown was talking a lot of shit on social media, and I guess he did have access to all the pages since he's the front man. I thought like, I'm guessing anyone can have access to the front pages because they're part of the band. They have to have access on the pages. But apparently, I guess he didn't give Chris Taylor Brown. I guess Chris Taylor Brown didn't give access to the pages to all the other band members, because, well, he's a piece of shit. That's all I can say. Okay, let's cut to the chase. What I know you're asking already, Rockstar, why do you say Chris Taylor Brown is a piece of shit? Let me tell you this. So, 2020 was one of the shittiest year we ever lived. For not just for me, not just for my family, for the whole fucking world. We all know whose fault it is. I'm not gonna say it, because I don't want to get into fucking drama and shit, and political and shit. But I'm pretty sure some of you know whose fault it is. You can't say it's the coronavirus because it was made by a human. Well, it came from an animal, but it got spread by a human. And you know where that human is from. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna, you know who it is. So, yeah, I'm just letting you know. Okay, what am I saying? Why am I talking about the coronavirus? Oh yeah. Okay, so here's why. See, it all started when the coronavirus hit the world. All right, since it's already December of 2020, so basically like last year, 1 year ago, coronavirus was discovered, and then 2020, it got fucking worse. Okay, it got fucking worse. That it spread around the world, and shit, it found a way to come to America as well. And then from America, I don't know where in America, but then they found a way to get to the border town where I live in. Yeah, fucked up. And not only we're a border town, we're a small town, and it's fucking bad here. It's really bad. So anyways, here's how it all started. Like I said, sorry to repeat myself, it all started when the coronavirus hit quarantine. Then like the beginning of spring break is when the city where I live in is where we started to go to quarantine. All right? And then from there, the whole world went to quarantine. And then, well, we all got bored. We didn't know what the fuck to do. It was spring break still, so I couldn't say that. I had an internship that week, but I couldn't go because we were on lockdown and everything was fucking closed. which sucked. And I can't go to college because, well, first of all, it was spring break, and then the next week, I didn't know how we were gonna do college, but then we found a way online, and then blah blah blah, and then like I finished my work and shit every day of the weeks, and then one day I checked Twitter. I checked on Facebook. I'm in the Degent shit posting group. I'm in a lot of shit posting group on Facebook, and then some guy records this. He actually posted this thing about TRAPT, and I'm like, who the fuck is TRAPT? I've never heard of TRAPT. Is that a? And I was thinking of it. I don't know why I said this, but I said, is that a Degent band? But I'm like, it can't be. I'm pretty sure they don't use a 7-string in that band. Could they? So anyways, I saw the post, and people were like getting pissed off and talking shit. Talking shit and stuff. And then like, and I asked people like, what the fuck is going on and who the fuck are these guys? And I don't know, some idiot told me that you would know if you hadn't joined this group, or if you're in this group. I don't know, something like that. But it was just a fucking question. I'm just asking a fucking question. I don't know why he had to do something like that. So it was on Twitter. I had to go to Twitter to see who the fuck TRAPT was. I see a lot of things, and turns out he was being a big ass loser. And I'm like, is this coming from a member, or is this coming from the whole band? And then like I went to honestly, I didn't give a shit about it because I was focusing on my college thing. I'm like, you know what? I don't know who these guys are, and blah blah blah. And turns out this guy's a Trump supporter. Yeah, that makes it fucking worst. And not only he's a Trump supporter, he's also a racist. Like literally, he said a racist tweet. I don't know where it's at because their Twitter just got suspended. Yeah. And then not only that he's racist, he's homophobic. Yeah, homophobic. I'm not gay, but I respect all homosexuals. All right? Because, you know, that's the life they choose. If that's what makes them happy, that's what makes them happy. And I respect that. But how can this guy, like, okay, you're homophobic, but you don't have to let people know, and you don't have to talk shit about them. So why do it? Why? Here's another thing. Around the summer, like in June or July, that's when I find out more news about them. And turns out like even other bands are talking shit about him, and because of what he's saying. He thinks he's right, but he's completely wrong. And shit, it was messed up. And I think one of the bands, I forgot which band. I'm gonna have to find it. Let me find which band was it. Hold on, let me check. Okay, I found it, guys. I found it. So basically, I didn't find this on Twitter. I found it on Loudwire to see who. Oops, sorry, I ate earlier. Sorry. Oops, again. Anyways, basically, Power Trips member Riley Cyrus. Yes, go follow him by the way on Twitter. He actually challenged TRAPT, and he's talking, like I said, he's talking to Chris Taylor Brown, because like I said, Chris Taylor Brown took all over the pages on social media. The most social media thing he was been using was Twitter. I don't think Facebook. I think a little bit of YouTube, but it was mostly Twitter. But of course, I didn't find this on Twitter, by the way. I found it on Loudwire. Subscribe to Loudwire, by the way. So this is what the Riley Cyrus said. He says he challenged him for a charity thing. He said, "I bet my band outdraws yours in your own hometown, TRAPT official. Want to put it to the test? 2 shows, different venues, same night. Loser donates their entire guarantee to charity of the winner's choosing. Power Trips is the band. Step up or be labeled cowards." Holy shit. honestly, I think Power Trips would definitely win on this, and I think they would, because of what Trap is doing right now. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, especially when we get back to touring. Shit, they're gonna have less people now. And then after Riley Cyrus posted this, and we'll tag Trapped in it because he mentioned him in the tweet. Chris replied, "You don't sell tickets to anything." Really, Chris Taylor? Really? Okay. You don't think they sell tickets? Well, guess what? Riley Cyrus just fucking roasted your ass. Cause look what he said. This is what Riley Cyrus responded to when Chris Taylor said this. As you can see in this tweet, Riley Cyrus has two photos. On the one on the left is Power Trips concert. The one on the right is Trapped. Look at the difference between them. Power Trip has more people in the concert than Traps. And he actually said, "Us versus you. Same time last year. What's up now, Trap Official?" So if they're actually gonna do something like this, if they actually do the challenge, I mean this video was actually since the beginning of March, but I think Power Trip was like talking about to start like probably next year in 2021. If he actually does this with Trapped, Power Trip has a good chance of winning. That's what I see. Cause Trapped, honestly, I don't know what the fuck happened to them. Their hit song was Headstrong, and that was it. Literally, they have a one hit wonder song called Headstrong. And like I said earlier, in my opinion, I still think it's a good song. It just sucks that that when I'm listening to that song, it just keeps reminding me on how much of a bitch Chris Taylor is. So yeah, I think Power Trip has a good chance. Also, Power Trip is not the only band that is like after Trap. There's other artists. Noah Sebastian says. He said, because like this was a long time ago, by the way. He said, "Man, the Trap Official Twitter account is so cringy right now. Ignorant and narrow worldview aside, just goofy as insecure behavior doing zero good for anyone." Chris replies, "Shut the fuck up, latte sipping vegan douchebag. Stop playing music this instant. You're making a mockery of the craft." Wow. Like I said, there's more. Tillin told Trap, "It must feel really good to be so relevant in the music scene after all these years, pumping out hit after hit. I hope Trap's consent and smashing success will one day contribute to you finally losing your virginity." So basically, he's calling Chris Taylor Brown a virgin. That he's still a virgin. All right. And Chris replied, "Oh, fuck you, and you are totally gay, as in happy, band." Yeah, honestly, yeah, no one sees the word gay as really happy anymore. I mean, it's fucking 2020. We all think different now. Anyways, the gay thing, you haven't had any hits. Oh, and Trap kicks your ass on all streaming platform, you bitch. Come say any of this to my face. Well, Tillin would gladly say it in front of your face, but he couldn't because he didn't want to give you the coronavirus. Is that what you want, Chris? You want the coronavirus if he comes say it to your face? Oh wait, the vaccines are out. He might take it. You might take it. He can still say it to your fucking face, Chris. Fuck you, Chris. And then Dylan Bowman from I Prevail, well, one of my favorite bands, who I wanted to see with Five Finger Death Punch and 9 Inch Nails. Shit, I forgot the band name. I'm sorry, guys. But I know they were going to tour with Five Finger Death Punch, the 9 Inch Kills, I think that was, and Papa Roach. I was going to go see them in April, but honestly, I I mean, I wasn't gonna go see them in April because one, it was a Monday. I had college that day, and I was gonna have college that day. And two, it was my mother's birthday. There's no way my mom's gonna let me go see those guys on her birthday. And well, she doesn't listen to a lot of heavy metal bands. But anyways, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, but either way, I wasn't gonna go because well, quarantine happened. Anyways, Dylan from Hyperville says, Tillen's voice is awesome. And in other news, Trap official, we still be going on tour through the COVID-19 pandemic, as more than 10 people will be attending their shows on a given night. And Chris replies, okay, band that only got noticed because they covered a Taylor Swift song. You are the Linkin Park of Warped Tour. Okay, all right. So what if they covered a Taylor Swift song? I mean, that's still a good hit, but they didn't cover it because they didn't do it for fun. They covered it because they did it for a Pop Goes Punk album, and I think they're still doing that. I would love to see another Pop Goes Punk album. I would love to see how much heavy metal covers pop songs now. It would be fucking awesome. Anyways, but he called him the Linkin Park of Warped Tour. I don't know why, but Chris is just being a bitch. I mean, he called Tillen a douchebag. I mean, look who's talking. Says the guy who supports Trump, and is a racist and homophobic. That's more of a douchebag already. Anyways, moving on. Even more celebrities. Lee Patrick McKinney said, I feel like this band has been blacked out, drunk for days. And this guy named Jesus, he puts his page as Jesus Christ. I don't know why. I forgot his name. Fuck, what was his name? But anyway, he said, kudos to the whole core scene ripping. You know what? Instead of saying Trap Official, I'm just going to say Chris Taylor Brown, because it's Chris who's talking. Kudos to the whole core scene for ripping Chris Taylor Brown a new one. Who knew that racism, homophobia, and bigotry would unite such a divided scene? And yeah. Alright, I already showed you who Trap was and what the song Headstrong was. If you don't know who the singer is and you didn't get a good pick on that video clip I showed you, it's basically this douchebag. This is what the douchebag looks like. Yeah, like that. That's what he looks like. So a lot of shit has been going on, and then from there on, I just stopped giving a crap about Trapped. Till summer, I believe it was in summer, they just went viral again. They went viral again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm typing at the same time so I can show you what I'm talking about. So basically, this guy was talking shit about deathcore and metalcore bands. He was basically talking shit about bands that scream, that does metal screams. And he talked shit about Jared Dines, saying that he did a few videos, 2 videos. Well, he said a video, but he actually did 2 videos. Saying that Chris is saying that Jared Dines saying that he did a video where you don't need talent to do it. And what those videos are, it's basically Jared Dines' 2 videos called Does It Take Talent to Do a Metal Scream? I think that's what the title is. But go subscribe to Jared Dines. I'll put the link in the description for that. But actually, Chris, it really does. Okay, I tried doing a metal scream and my voice fucking hurt. It's not supposed to hurt, basically. There were like, so I'm still trying to work on that. I'm still trying to work on a metal scream because I really want to do a metal scream. But anyways, like, yeah, it does take talent to do a metal scream. It takes a lot of practice. Because, like, people just say, especially dumbass pop lovers, they say, metal? Really, it's just screaming. It's more than just screaming. It's like you have to literally talk it out. And, yeah, it really hurts. It does hurt when you're not doing it right. But anyways, yeah, Chris, oh my God, Chris. Why do you gotta do this, Chris? Why? People look up to you, man. And this is, people see you as their idol, and oh my god, man. My own idol is a racist. He's also a Trump supporter. I'm just fucking with you. He's not my fucking idol. Because I never knew the fucking guy. But I know there's some people who are his idol. And he's a bad excuse for an idol. I'll tell you that. He doesn't give a shit about nothing, okay? I bet I think he's now considered one of the douchebags of rock. Okay, so when all this shit happened, actually it wasn't in the summer. It was actually a month later. Jared Dines, by the way, very good job. I could clap, but I'm holding the fucking camera with my other hand. But I'm gonna clap right here. Okay, so well done, Jared Dines. You did a good job for covering TRAPT's Headstrong in the deathcore black metal deathcore cover of TRAPT's Headstrong, and they did it in 8 hours. That's fucking awesome. And of course, when I was watching this video, I had to pause a lot just to read the negative tweet. And as I'm going on, pausing and reading the tweet, there's one tweet where he says, shit. Where is it? Let me find it, guys. There's like a lot of shit going on in this video. I mean, I'm trying to listen to the cover. I wanted to, but then like when, like they posted in the video, they posted a lot of the TRAPT's negative tweets and shit everywhere. And then I'm trying to, I'm like, shit, I have to keep pausing and playing just to read the whole comments, just to read the whole negative comments, because some of them are long, some of them are short. But like, and then like I restarted the video just to hear the cover. Yeah. But then like the first time I heard it and watching and reading all the comments, I see this comment and he asks this person, well, it doesn't say who he replied to, but he did ask this question. Do you have autism? Who are you asking that? I mean, are you asking, because like it literally says that no one, it says that you haven't replied to no one asking that question. Because if it did, then it would show that you replying to some name tag. But did you just tweet that automatically, Chris? Like, did you ask your friends who has autism? Why? What if they do? Is that a problem? I don't find it as a problem. So what if they do? What if they have autism? So what? Huh? And then, honestly, I laughed at this one because it was after the autism question he asked. And this one, yeah, he's actually replying to people. Oh, because like I said, the question where he asked, do you have autism? It didn't say who he was replying to. But in this one, it actually says who he's replying it to. I kind of laughed at this one because he's like, tell Ice-T I will rip him apart. Okay, why? You're gonna rip him apart? Bitch, oh my god, bitch, please. Ice-T could beat the shit out of you, Chris. I bet he can. And if he can, I bet Ice Cube can. Ice Cube can beat the shit out of you. And if he, okay? So, yeah. If Ice-T has a lot of, Ice-T, I love Ice-T, okay? I'm willing to defend Ice-T. If you're willing to rip Ice-T apart, don't worry. I'm on Ice-T's side. So, don't fuck with Ice-T, Chris. So, it's like I said, Jared Dine, good job to you and your friends who covered the Headstrong in a black metal deathcore version in 8 hours. Okay, that's well played, man. Well played. You're fucking awesome. Jared Dines, you're one of my idols. Chris is not my idol, but you are one of my idols. You're fucking awesome, Jared. You are. And to the guys who did the cover with you, they're fucking awesome as well. Credits to all of them for doing that. They deserve a lot of credit. I know they do. Because they covered this shit in 8 hours in a black metal deathcore cover. Well played, Jared. Well played. All right. And then from there, I stopped giving a shit about TRAPT. Okay? I stopped giving a shit about TRAPT because I'm like, boom. That's it. I'm not going to give a shit about TRAPT anymore. They probably stopped by now. We're wrong. I was wrong. They did not stop. Because then Jared Dines, let me see, April, May, June, July. 5 months later. Yeah, 5 months later. Sorry. Of course, I'm wearing glasses. You don't know if I'm looking over there. Because I was still thinking. Anyways, 5 months later, Jared posts his TRAPT deep dive video. Oh. That basically he's talking about he's trying to help us catch up on like what's the big on people who don't know who's TRAPT and what the hell's going on. So he's basically trying to get people to catch up and shit. And yeah, and I saw the video and shit, like this was awesome because some of he posted more tweets. It's like I said, Chris is talking more shit in Twitter. I mean, like he does have access to all the media, like I said, but Twitter was I guess it was his main account, his main one, because he still talked a lot of shit at the time. Okay, so right now they're suspended. I'll get to the suspension part in a bit. So yeah. Okay, honestly, when Jared was talking about the TRAPT Twitter page in this video, he was basically talking about that TRAPT was like any other band. Like all they do was go to the pages, announce what the days of the tour, and basically that's it. They don't feel about anything else unless it's like something good news and shit. And then Jared even mentions that Chris said that got bored in the quarantine. I'm pretty sure we all got fucking bored in the quarantine. Apparently, Chris got so bored that for some reason he was starting to talk shit. I don't know why, but it's stupid. Cause the time I was bored, all I did was play my guitar, watch some movies. Thinking if I'm ever gonna get a girlfriend. It's happening to me. But anyways, here's what by the way, thank you, Jerry, for showing all the tweets, because I cannot see the tweets because they're suspended. 2, I was not, even if they weren't suspended, there was no way I was gonna scroll all the way fucking down to March, because they talked a lot of shit. They have a lot of negative tweets that that shit. It's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna have to be just a little quiet because everyone in the house is asleep. Yeah, I had to do that at nighttime. But anyway, but I'll be quick. But anyways, so here's what happened. So this is where all the negative tweets comes out, and this is where it all started, baby. Where it all fucking started. So this guy says 21K followers, 4 likes, 13 comments, none of which agree with you. I'm sure it's everything else in the world who is wrong. And Chris replies, look at you. You think anyone gives a shit about you? We got 2 million Spotify and 2.6 million Pandora listeners. Give us a great career doing what we love. Very thankful. I get to do this for a living. Your pathetic, meaningless existence will never amount to anything. First of all, I don't use Spotify. A lot of people use Spotify. Second of all, what the fuck is Pandora? I don't even use Pandora either. I know a lot of people who use Spotify, but I don't know that many people who use Pandora. I do know a few people. My mom, my cousin, my sister. And yeah. That's all the people I know who uses Pandora. I don't know anyone else. I'm pretty sure it's not me and it's not my friends. And but what does Spotify and Pandora have to do with you being top hit? Like, are you still trending? The only thing you're trending was you talking shit in Twitter, Chris. That's the only thing that's happened to Trap. Okay, nothing else has been trending. The last thing that trended about you and your band was Headstrong, and that's it. Nothing else. And then this comment got me. It really got me. This guy was like, "Calm down, Nickelback. I mean Trapped." And then Chris replied, "Nickelback is amazingly successful. That's not an insult. You have to be the biggest loser idiot on Twitter." Look who's talking, Chris. Look who's talking. But there's one thing I do agree with Chris. Nickelback is a great band, in my opinion. I love Nickelback. I'm gonna be super honest. And ever since I heard people saying Nickelback is the most hated rock band, I've been listening to him to a little bit long time. I still don't get why they're most hated. I still don't get it. I mean, it's probably because Chad Kroeger was a douchebag of rock, but I kind of forgive him a little bit. I think he apologized one time. I don't know, but yeah, I love Nickelback. I mean, people are saying are talking shit about Nickelback, but why? I still don't get it. Like, is it the music they play? Cause honestly, I listened to their music and they're fucking awesome. I even listened to some of their new albums. It's still awesome. I still don't know why Nickelback is hated. Because if there's a rock band that should be most hated, well, I was gonna say Limp Bizkit. But after what Trap did in 2020, Trap is now number one in the list of most hated bands of all time. But first of all, like, I've noticed a lot of tweets earlier, in this time, like ever since I saw Trap D Dive, I had to pause and kind of in the middle of the video, and I had to check Trap's tweets again, and literally this dude was saying the same shit over and over and over and over. He kept saying 2 million people and 2 million listeners and 2 million listeners, 2.6 million listeners on Spotify and Pandora. He kept saying the same shit over and over and over and over to people just to remind them about it. And I'm like, okay, so what? But you're still not trending. You still don't have a song. Their new album just came out this year. And I didn't listen to the album, but Jared did, so that we don't have to. I might do it for you guys so you won't have to. Okay? I'm okay. I'm making a sacrifice, okay? Okay? Cause like, if you listen to the Trap album, it's like the meme says in that Shrek meme. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice that I'm willing to take. I'm sorry. Well, basically, I'm doing the sacrifice, not some of you guys. So basically, I would say I may die listening to this new album, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. And I might do in a video on what I think about the new album, and I'll let you know. If I like it, I like some of the songs. If I don't, but it's like I said, if I listen to Trap, it's just gonna keep reminding me how much a bitch Chris Taylor Brown is. Okay. So honestly, at the end of the Jared's video, I actually read. Okay, I gotta give this kid a credit, cause well fucking played to this kid. This dude literally. Okay, so this guy in the comment of Deep Dive, he says, "Who are these 2 million people? I've never heard an actual human in my entire life be like, yo, play the new Trap." That was hilarious as shit. And I wanted to reply this dude and say, hey, well played and shit. And as I'm looking at the people, 369 people, I mean, sorry, not million, 369, and just kidding. Anyways, 369 people replied to him. But that's because some of these replies will be the same people. So basically, 369 comments, basically. As I'm looking at the comments, the first comment I see is from TRAPT. Turns out this dude was talking shit on YouTube as well. And I'm like, shit. First Twitter, now YouTube. Fuck, man. And this was the time when I didn't know Chris Taylor Brown was the frontman of TRAPT. But shit, man. So this is what he had to say, man. This is what he had to say. He replies to him, but you definitely heard someone else say this exact same thing, you total sheep follower. And then these guys were defending, let me see who was the guy who said it. It was Jesse Camare? I think, I don't know. I'm Mexican. I pronounce shit funny. Like, I pronounce a lot of names that I think that sound Mexican, but they're really not, I know. Anyways, but like, these guys were defending him and was talking shit back to Trap, saying, are you a drunken rage right now? And Trap replies, Jimmy, what? Are you a sheep follower? Do you have anything on your own, or does anyone else have to be doing it too? Just curious. And then Jimmy replied, I do everything on my own, buddy. Live on my own, take care of my kids on my own, but I don't drink on my own. Of course, we all don't drink on our own these days. Right? Okay, I'm not gonna read all the comments, but then, so I read really quick. Like, I'm kind of a fast reader, and then, like, dude, like, Trap just keeps replying. Like, if he's trying to defend himself, but Chris, if I were you, just give it up. You lost. You already lost. Okay? You lost ever since the world turned against you. Anyways, so, damn, what the fuck? Like, just talking a lot of shit. And then he says this one lie. There's this one lie that Jared never does. He never does in his YouTube channel. Chris Taylor Brown replies to someone, and he's like, what do you think I'm doing, you imbecile? The dude thinks about me a lot more than I have ever thought about him. Must be because I turned down an interview with him. First of all, Chris, Jared, I've known Jared for already 3 years. I'm sorry, Jared. I've been a fan of you since 2017. But I have looked at your YouTube history. They're badass, by the way. But I've looked at almost all Jared's YouTube videos. Not a single video talks about him interviewing someone. He does not do interviews. I even read this in a tweet. Even Jared tweeted this, something like, first of all, I don't do interviews. I'm trying to remember it, but I'm not gonna go back and read and try looking for it. But anyway, I think he said something that saying, I don't do interviews, and even if I did, I wouldn't interview a douchebag like you. Something like that. He said something like that in Twitter. But yeah, it's like I said, Chris, he does not do interviews, and I don't know why you have to lie. I mean, he never replied. First of all, he never oh wait, actually he did talk shit about you in Twitter, but he never messaged you personally. Okay, I mean, and yeah, the dude lied, and then he continues lying, saying something like, he's obsessed with me and shit. And then he's telling fans, you're obsessed with me and shit. And then I wanted to see if Jared respond to this, and turns out he did. He replies to Chris and says, I've never once wanted to interview you, lying sack of shit. LMAO. Yeah, yeah, it's true. Why would I don't know why Chris would do something like this, and this is bad. Like since the beginning of quarantine, Chris Taylor Brown doing this shit. There's like, he already fucked up his band and his whole career. Like, he's just another another racist Trump supporting asshole, Trump, well, also who's also homophobic, who just ruins his reputation just like that. I don't know, man. Like, I kind of feel, I want to feel bad for Chris, but at the same time, oh my god. And I think I read I think there was a comment I saw where I think where Chris says something like, I can't find it, guys, but I think there was a comment where he's like, people have been listening to me since in their at the age of 50, at their age of 15 and something like that. Basically, he's saying people at the age of 15 have been listening to us and still fans of us. And one guy actually replied to him, all of the 15-year-olds grew up. Apparently, you didn't. It's kind of true. Because, honestly, how old are you, Chris? Are you in your 30s already? Or were you 30 ever since you started this? You're probably in your 50s already. But anyways, but I don't give a shit about your age. But shit, man, like, Chris, what the hell, Chris? Is like, apparently you didn't grow up, because like, if I were you, I wouldn't do something like this. I just like, but yeah, I'd probably reply to a comment, and that's it. I'm not gonna, I wouldn't just, I wouldn't tolerate to anything, but apparently you did. And it's kind of stupid. It was stupid, Chris. What you did was stupid. And also, well, Chris, okay, it's because like I was still on the DGen shit post, and actually I asked one time, is it okay to hate trap but still like Headstrong? Some people were like, they were kind of saying like, it's a good song. It's just CTB is the problem. If you don't know what CTB means, it's Crusader Bound basically. And then yeah, people are like of course not. One guy said, I'll allow it, and then one guy was like, if you're talking about Jared Dines' cover of Headstrong, then yes, it's okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I like the song Headstrong. I kind of still do, but I don't want to listen to a song just reminding me of what the singer is like. All right, and then the most miracle thing happened that should have been done since the beginning of Chris Taylor Brown's talking shit apocalypse. I don't know if that's a thing, but you know what I mean. Okay, so there was this one time where Chris announced saying that they were gonna do something, a live stream thing. I guess it was a performance, and shit. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was gonna happen to the stream. I wanted to kind of watch it just to talk shit about him, but you know I wasn't gonna waste my time. And then turns out Zuckerberg zucked Chris. Chris was zucked. Oh my god! And I'm like, wow, that is. I mean, they didn't talk a lot of shit on Facebook, but I'm pretty sure he was going to start doing that. And I think Zuckerberg did the right thing. Zuckerberg, you should be zucking those kinds of people, all right? Don't zuck me with me, okay? Come on, man. Anyways, and then I forgot that Facebook and Instagram is part of each other, because I like Facebook owns Instagram. Basically, I forgot about that. And then Zuckerberg actually, I think. Well, I'm guessing the Zuckerberg also closed Chris's Instagram account, because it's like I said, Facebook owns Instagram. And yeah, he closed his account too. And then Chris is like, wow, they also closed my Instagram account, which I never use. I'm like, well, and I'm sorry guys. I'm talking so fast that I don't know, man. So anyways, like so I'm pretty sure Chris was gonna start talking shit on Instagram. I'm pretty sure, but Zuckerberg did another good thing by taking off his Instagram account, And then a few days later, Twitter did something that they should have done since the beginning of the Chris Taylor Brown talking shit like apocalypse. They finally suspended TRAPT's account, and I didn't know Chris had a personal Twitter account, and they suspended that one too. I'm like, what? So I'm like, why didn't he talk shit on his personal one instead of the band's page? It doesn't make sense. But anyways, Twitter did a good thing. Sorry guys, I am so itchy. I am growing a beard a little bit, but I might have to shave it off because it's so itchy, and I gave it a chance, and I'm not giving, now it lost its chance to grow. All right. So anyways, Chris, Twitter finally suspended, TRAPT, and then actually, hold on, sorry, it's just funny, man. But like, before, sorry, I'm talking a lot. So actually, like before, Chris, the Twitter account could be suspended, Chris actually said he was gonna sue Facebook for doing that. He wasn't, and I'm like, okay, and then he kind of had a feeling that he was gonna get suspended on Twitter, which actually which happened, and a few days later, he said he was going to go to Parler. I don't know what Parler is, but I'm guessing it's another social media app and website, and I've never heard of it, and I don't have an account for it, by the way. But I kind of want to make an account just to talk shit, but the more you talk shit, he's gonna block you right away, obviously. Yeah, because I know a lot of people who have made Parler accounts just to talk shit about him, and and one guy, well, he's like, well, that didn't take long, because he got blocked a few days later. I thought he was gonna get. Oh, sorry guys, it's so itchy. It's so itchy. All right. So, anyways, so yeah, right now Chris is in Parler. He's talking shit in Parler and stuff, and then, well, YouTube has not shut down TRAPT's page. I don't know why. And I think YouTube's gone soft. All right. So I'm like, so you can worry about people copyrighting shit and stuff and inappropriate stuff, but you don't worry about some dude who's talking shit in social media, and it's on you. He's talking shit on YouTube as well. It's horrible, man. It's just horrible. I can't believe it's going on. It's still going on. I don't know when it's gonna end, guys. I don't know, but hopefully it does end. It's just stupid. I just find it stupid that he has to do something like this. And now here's another thing. There's a reason why the Twitter got suspended. I forgot to mention that. The Facebook one, I already told you, Zuckerberg kind of had a feeling. I think it was Zuckerberg who closed the account, or someone who knows about TRAPT, who has a Twitter account, found out he was talking shit. I think they know he was gonna talk shit on Facebook, so they automatically had to do something about it. And Twitter, well, they didn't close his account for talking shit and stuff, like suspended, not to close. But they did suspend it because he said something like saying, older women cannot rape a younger man. Well, not a younger man. Yeah, it's like I said, the boy. Sorry, I know he's a man. So he's basically saying that 15-year-old boy dating a 25-year-old woman is not pedophilia. Are you listening to yourself, Chris? Oh my God! Like, what is this? Are you living in the world of That's My Boy? Adam Sandler movies, That's My Boy. We all know what happens in that movie. We all know what happens in the beginning of the movie. Apparently, you think we're living that kind of life in real life. Oh my God. I don't know why Chris would he would say something like that. Because apparently it is pedophilia. And what's stupid about pedophilia, like now it's growing a little bit. Oh my god! And which is why the trending hashtag is going. I think it's. I hope it's still going on. Called the trending hashtag called "Save Our Children," because pet shit. Like first, Netflix is supporting pedophilia because of the fucking movie Cuties, and then Australia with saying that pedophilia win. I think that was fake news. I hope it is, because I love Australia. And oh my god, what else? Oh yeah, and now this dude, is like supporting pedophilia. Why? And Chris, if you're watching this, if you don't think, and if you tell me something like I am not supporting pedophilia, uh, like I know what you're gonna say, but what you're gonna and you're gonna say it in a stupid way. But a 24, like an older woman dating a minor is pedophilia, obviously. Because I even watched this news last year where this 70-year-old who's a father of a 5-year-old, you know how that happened? Because of the nanny, of his, I think, 25-year-old nanny who was babysitting him, obviously, at the age of 11. And then he finds out that she's pregnant. But of course, he tells his mom, "Hey mom, that's my child." Yeah, and that woman is in jail right now. Yeah, she's in jail right now because, oh my god, what I hate about that, when I saw that, the news were saying that she was seducing him. He wasn't seduced. She wasn't seducing him. She was. It's basically rape and molestation. Is that even a word? I think it should be right. Anyways, but yeah, this woman raped and molested this 11-year-old. She didn't seduce him. Okay? Like, it's not why it's because like what's even worse is that the world is now a little bit sexist. It's a little bit sexist. Because, and I say that because so for example, uh a woman can, you're saying a man can't abuse a woman, but a woman can abuse a man. Well, why? And you're saying a man can sexually can't sorry la, 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 la. Sorry guys about that. My phone died and yeah, I forgot to charge it, but that's okay because that gave me enough time to shave my itchy mini beard that I gave a chance of growing, but I didn't because it started itching. Anyways, so where was I? Oh yeah, the world being sexist. So basically, you're saying a man can rape a man and can rape a woman, but a woman cannot rape a man. It can. It can happen. Okay, a woman can rape a man, no matter what age he is. Like that man can still get raped by a woman. If you don't agree with me, well, I don't know what to say. You're just sexist. Okay, enough with the sexist and drama shit. Let's talk about what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Chris saying that there's a tweet where this woman, I forgot, I have a picture of it. Show you in a bit, right there. Okay, so she basically is telling Chris that he's like, so you're saying this is okay for a boy to get raped by a 15-year-old, and you're saying it's not pedophilia, and he's basically saying that he would give that 15-year-old a high five for having sex with the teacher if the teacher was hot though. And then I'm like, what is this? That's my boy? And like he's literally, because like that's when I started to thinking like he thinks he's living in Adam Sandler's movie That's My Boy. Like, what the hell? I saw the movie. It's funny as shit, by the way. I love the movie. I just still think it's kind of messed. The beginning was messed up. Okay. Hey, but anyways, then there's another comment where someone tells him, I forgot what it was, but I'll show you in a bit. Right, sorry, stupid man. 1, 2, 3, right there. Okay, right there. Okay, so basically, Chris replies to this guy who this person is trying to say that it is pedophilia for a woman to older women to date like a minors, and Chris is saying that a 15-year-old boy and a 25-year-old woman is not pedophilia. Chris, what the hell? Oh my god. He's doing it again. He's just doing the same shit again. And that's when people realize he's supporting pedophilia. Oh my god. It's just stupid. Chris, can I ask you something? Have you been raped when you were a child? Come on, tell me. Just be honest with me. Were you raped as a child? Cause if you were, just say it, man. Cause if you were, we'll be here for you. We'll support you. I mean, yes, we are gonna be sorry for you, cause it's not nice. We know a lot of people who went through that as a child, and if you went through that, just be honest. Just be honest with us, of course. And if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. I understand. But like, just be honest. Were you really traumatized? If you're watching this, okay. Oh, also, guys, look, I'm sorry if I'm taking up your time, but I'm just trying to let you know what's going on and shit, because I don't want you guys to, like, even though you guys don't care about it, but like, I just want this guy to be taken down. That's all I want. Right? Not at the moment, because even though you think I'm wasting my time with this, I'm just saying no so that maybe you guys can step up to this guy and take him down, because he needs to be taken down. Okay? Because, I mean, Twitter already did it. Facebook already did it. Instagram already did it. Well, Facebook is part of Instagram is part of Facebook. But we just need YouTube to take them down. I don't care about Parler. I guess that's the uncensored social media place, but yeah, but he still needs to be taken down. Chris Taylor Brown needs to be taken down. So a few days ago, we thought it was I was like, this must be a Christmas miracle, and turns out it wasn't. And because we found out that we thought Chris Taylor Brown was kicked out of the band, and then I was like, is this true? I went to Wikipedia and I checked, and I'm like, oh my god, this is true. They finally kicked the dude out. Why? And I'm like, why did they wait so long to kick him out? And then turns out, well, you guessed it, not to sound like Trump, but it was fake news. So yeah, sometimes, and it's I even told myself one time, Wikipedia can be wrong at sometimes, because like there's a reason why Loudwire does Wikipedia fact or fiction interviews with rock stars and celebrities to see if Wikipedia was right about them, and I've seen almost all of them, and I was surprised that some of them were false, and yeah, like I said, Wikipedia can be sometimes wrong, which is actually, there's a reason why you can't use Wikipedia for a research project. So anyways, yeah, it was not true. And then, because we saw apparently someone had a Parler account saying that and it said Trap Official, and then CTB saying that they kicked out CPT. They even tagged CTB saying that he was kicked out, and then CPT was like, really? Wow, you're gonna kick me out and shit? Good luck with your shit. I can make it without you guys. Something like that. I don't remember. But I just showed you the picture and stuff of to read, but I don't have it with me right now like I had with the Twitter and stuff. But anyways, but then when I saw that post, I was thinking, wait a minute. Chris Taylor Brown showed his Parler account and what it looks like. This one said CTB TRAPT. I think that's what it said. Official. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Isn't CTB's Parler account say CTB TRAPT Parler? And yeah, it turns out, yeah, it was fake news. And yeah, because I even thought about it, like, wait a minute, this has to be fake. But it could be true. It might be true because Chris wouldn't want to mention that. And then he even said it on YouTube. And there was this one post that he posted on YouTube that I was able to comment. But I guess he deleted it because we were all talking a lot of shit about him. And yeah, it's ridiculous, guys. And then, of course, I'm in the community of TRAPT right now. Here's what he said one day ago. Who has tickets for shows next year that were postponed this year? The show must go on. Well, I can tell you this. I'm not going to that show. Yeah. Hey, by the way, Chris, was it true that you and TRAPT performed at a strip club one time? Because, damn. I could imagine a band performing at a strip club. They'd be probably way more focused on the women than the band. I'll tell you that. Or maybe or were you just there to play stripping music for the strippers over there? Because yeah, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna pay attention to you guys if you perform at the strip club. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna do what I said. Listen to the whole album, so you don't have to. I mean, I know Jared already did that, but I kind of want to do it for you guys. So like I said, I'll listen to it so you don't have to. And I'll probably make another video about the new album, because their album came out, and so did because when the album came out, they actually did a music video on one of the songs that was on the album. It's called TRAPT. I want what I want. Yeah, that's like that title is a tongue twister. I can't even say it, fans. Let me see. I want what I want. It's kind of a tongue twister. Okay, I tried reading it again, but I couldn't. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna end it there. And I'm gonna do what I said. I'll probably do it tomorrow, or in a few days. We'll see. Okay, just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. See you later.